Hi. All right, the past few weeks, I've been talking more and more about energy and teaching you how to use it to benefit yourself and others. I hope you agree with me that playing with energy is ways like it's too much fun. It's like a riot last week. We felt, made an energy ball and sent it to someone. It's just a lot of fun. Tonight, we're going to let go and not be in control of our life. Now, before I go any further, I am Nancy Telfer. I am a quantum healer and life by design coach. Everything is energy, and energy can be changed. When you decide that you would like to experience something different in your life, quantum energy is a game changer. And combine it with the law of attraction processes that I give every weekend in my emails. Your reality can change very quickly. It's awesome. All right, so letting go. You ready to start? There's actually quite a few things that you can do to let go. In my podcast that is going to be uploaded on Thursday, I talk about 4 questions that you can ask yourself to help you to let go and allow your life to happen. Tonight, we're going to talk about one of those, and that is, it's very simple, and yet I find it to be the most difficult of the 4 questions. And it is being in the moment, living in the now. It is so easy to talk about and to give advice to do, and yet to do it, and like when you're going through your day, what are you doing? If anything, if you're like me, you're planning what you're going to do when you get home. You're thinking about what you're going to make for supper, for dinner. You're going to think about and plan your weekend. It's like all of these thoughts are broadcasting a frequency. And it's like we literally have 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. It's exhausting when you think of that. But these thoughts are broadcasting an energy that is actually, it's that's controlling your life. And it actually cuts you off from your higher self. Okay, maybe not cut you off. That might be a little harsh, but it does disconnect you. Our higher self, our source, soul, true self, essence, whatever you want to call it, will bring to us everything that we need to experience an awesome life. I, for one, am willing to allow my true self to control my life, and I'm excited to see what is coming. Now, when I first heard of living in the now, it was from a book called The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, and I read it, I couldn't even tell you how many years ago. But what I was doing back then was, I've said it before, a self-help junkie. And so while I was wanting to change my life, I was reading book after book. I'd finish a book, I'd start another book. And I like to call it a self-help junkie. There's no other way to do it, to call it. But what you're doing is you're searching and you're searching and you're searching for something, anything that's going to change your life. But you're not stopping and doing what each of the books are telling you to do. In this case, I didn't stop and live in the moment. Actually, correction, I did give it a shot. And I found it to be, I couldn't do it. There's no way. I can't be in the moment and plan supper. I can't be in the moment and plan, an event that I'm having next month kind of thing. So I really fought it. And I'd like to read a quote from The Power of Now. And it says, to make the journey into the now, we will need to leave our analytical mind and its false created self, the ego, behind. Now, with that said, okay, so you got to leave all of that behind. So I was actually fighting it. My ego was actually fighting being in the now. And basically, what I would call it now is sabotaging myself. I sabotage myself not to be in the now. When in reality, when you master, and I'm not saying that I'm a master of this because I'm still practicing, but when you master being in the now, it opens you up, and it's kind of opens you up to a channel. When I am in the moment and in the now, that's when my ideas of my podcasts come. And any kind of emails that I send out. It's, some people would call it channeling, but my analytical mind wants to fight that. It's like, I can't channel. But where do the ideas come from, right? So my higher self, my source, is communicating through me when I quiet my mind and I'm just relaxing. And that it is so cool to realize that this is a huge amount of power that we all have. And it's just a matter of stopping and being in the now. Like, you could deep breathe, and that brings you into the moment. And yeah, just taking a breath and letting, when you exhale, it's that exhale that you are in the moment and you're not thinking of anything but your breath. You're in the present moment. And to take it further, when you're in the present moment, you're thinking of what you're doing right now. And right now, you're listening to me. Right now, I'm talking to you. And then you can also think about what's going on in your body. You know, right now, I'm feeling kind of thirsty, you know, so be aware and actually witness your life and what you're feeling. And that will open you up to so much more. All right. So I hope you found this beneficial and motivational, and that I've inspired you to also live in the moment. I hope that I hear from you, and I would love you to go to the Telfer Coaching Facebook page and leave me a comment. Leave me, you know, questions, whatever. I want to hear from you, especially, you know, how you're doing with this. I am challenging myself to stay there longer and longer. It's a practice, and it's something that you need to practice every day so that you can master it. There's so much more to this topic. Too much for a short video like this. Believe me, as I learn about it, I will share with you. Every one of us is on a journey to feeling better, whether it is health, wealth, or emotional. We are together on this journey. If you would like to receive weekly motivation and inspiration, join my mailing list and you will receive a free ebook for doing so. All right, go to telfercoaching.com. All right, namaste.